leave a trail, so it's like easier to tunnel. Oh, but then does the hit register after so long? Mm, okay. Cause I okay, yeah, yeah. It's funny enough, the Identity V game, from what I remember, they might have helped introduce that mechanic to Dead by Daylight because I remember very early on in that game, there was a certain character that you could if that character got hit, you would have a 10-second grace period where the hit wouldn't have registered, and if you had meds or something, you could basically negate that hit. If you got hit again, though, if you got hit a second time during that grace period, because the attacker would have to pause, like after a successful hit, they have to like sit there, breathing or something. Right, but if yeah, so if you got smacked and then within your bars period of time you get smacked again, then the hit registers on the second one for sure. Is that the same? No, that kind of makes sense to me. Is is that what they tried doing or what they have done now? Ah. uh, Man, you and my buddy Pixo, he plays the Identity V, so if I'm talking about it a little too much in my opinion, and he would talk about it even more. Except, um, he would be able to relate a lot better too, because he plays the fuck out of that Identity V, and oh man, he kites some people really well. I bet y'all to do swap tactic. You might even get him to play Dead by Daylight actually. Man, that's when oh shit, that's when I'm usually that hunter and I get hella frustrated. I'm like, I just suck, man. This is a canary, by the way, devil. Those are bad. Those are the things that you want to either crit and make sure you kill them, or oh, I should have shown you the tactic for. Well, if I see another one, something you can do. The siren around SB cannot melee attack, right? Well, the siren here in Death Row can, and if you can do it in time, you can run to its face. Like you can run in front of it and keep it from screaming by forcing it to do a melee attack instead. So could save you a horde size. Anyway, yeah, sorry, Purity. That let's see. Today was kind of meant to be an AQ day actually, but I don't have much time left in the afternoon, so come in here to grab a quick loot run on the other game here. Yeah. Anyway, I was actually wanting to ask. I imagine you've just been recovering for the most part, and you know, spent yeah, spending your recovery time wherever it pleases you, which you know, fair enough. But I wonder if the little events, activities on this server have happened to reach you, and I mean, I understand if there isn't really any interest in it. What is it? The server motto is one of them is you know, feel free to explore or ignore. There's no requirements, no commitments here, so no judgment either. Well, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, oh, yeah, I even resorted going to the Green Dragon server, the SEA server. And that actually wasn't that bad. Even when I had a latency monitor on for, and it showed like 200 plus ping, but it wasn't anything like red or blue. Well, red was shut down. Um, and that's why Blue Dragon got so laggy. Mm, yeah, yeah. Then then picture it PvP, bro. Like the PvP on AQ is 5v5, right? And so there was plenty of others that were experiencing it too. Trust me. Like not everyone but you could tell like there were the few in there that weren't really experiencing it or were at least like on the crest of their hiccup or something. Yeah, they just slaughter the rest of us. It was pretty frustrating, but I I keep up with the no, you good. You good. This is the room for it for sure. Unless you're just not feeling too well, then I hope you know that cough doesn't get any worse. Ah, hell yeah, hell yeah. What's the deal? You got a cough to get off, right? Or, you know, you, you ain't toking unless you're choking. No, funny enough, I may say the choking line or whatever, that's just a funny phrase, but I am 100% with you. Even little baby dabs, like, I can, oh man, I can rig someone up really good, but whenever I go to physically myself inhale the hit, it's like half, it's like quarter gram, little quarter gram. Yo. Did I did I ever mention that Discord GG slash weed, like that weed server? Um, it's something I rarely mention, but oh, I thought somehow well the thing is administrating or moderating or whatever, you know, assisting with large servers is something that I do end up mentioning often enough. But yeah, the Discord.gg weed slash weed. I had a short history there, and I mean, I could show up again if I wanted, but Okay, hold on. Short story. Trying here, because like there's a brief history, but it's a deep history, and it's not even like bad or nothing. It's just like, hey, I'm gonna bug out, guys, and I just haven't been back since. Either way, big old server. There's usually like 20 people or so in the VC, all just on cam smoking together. Uh, they even have a special role for whoever takes like a gram dab or bigger, and then they have another special role for someone that takes the biggest dab on cam. Um, this one guy did a 7.5 gram dab. I I I could not believe it. I watched this guy just glob, like this magnificent glob, and yeah, he inhales and then just immediately starts coughing and getting red-faced, teary-eyed, coughing, right? And I'm like, there's no way. How did you even expect to start, fool? And it was like he coughed twice, goes right back to it. Like, I mean, two coughs. Dude, two coughs, and he's all teary-eyed and like getting red-faced. I can see it's happening, and he just goes right back to it. Takes a big ol' inhale, blows another big ol' thing out. You can see he's getting worse and worse, and he just, like, 8 more times like that. Right through the coughing, just like, no fucking way, you're an animal. I would have died. Literal comatose. Oh my god. I should have recorded it, but dude, it'd still be in that tray for like tomorrow. Holy, that dude, I would have never believed it was possible if I hadn't seen it for myself. That guy literally go and choke down a hit through tears and coughing, and it was just like, yep, another full inhale. Okay. I can't even do that with a bong, bro. I have to, you know, burn and pull just enough to like fill up, you know, fill up the bong. You wanna fill your chambers, but you know, the allowing air, you know, carbing it just right is how you can clear the whole thing without killing yourself, you know. So I gotta be careful with it. Well, well, I mean, you know, there. Well, see, see, there's a whole bunch of variables that go into that, though. I mean, like I know, I had a buddy that he would only load just enough for him to burn it all the way through on a single hit, you know. And then there's those bongs. It is way too much maintenance in my opinion. Like, I'm not about to load a bowl every 5 minutes. Like, I'll load it once and I'll hit on it every 5 minutes for about an hour, cash it out, get a new one in there. I mean, like, some people complain that complain about like pre-grinding, right? While I may pre-grind a day's worth, I don't hardly ever go past a day because I'd be grinding like 3 times a day if I if I didn't just like grind a whole 8. Or you just pre-roll you just get yourself a bunch of like your own pre-rolls then, huh? Oh, nice. Yeah. I mean, if you've got the, like, if you got a sealed, I mean, if you've got the legitimate lid for the mason jar, and then, like, little silica beads, or even, I think you could even put just, like, a tear of bread in there, that really should do the trick. Well, it sounds like that's what you were doing. I mean, more or less. Like, with the silica beads? Yeah, well, I think that's, or unless, Like, interesting. Yeah, I don't blame you. Like when you get a pack of beef jerky and it's got that little moisture pack, humidifier pack thing in there, it's not the same, or is it the same? Uh, okay. Huh. Oh, okay, yeah, because the beef jerky one is silica beads that yeah, that extend freshness. I actually don't know what they're called other than what is in them. Weird. Um, but yeah, those work wonders. I think somebody has a horde. Are you shooting stuff down here, sir? Ooh, exterminator mesh. There we go. All right. Well, yeah, Purity. I don't know what your schedule looks like these days, but uh, gonna be trying some squad PvP later this evening with her online and stuff. Um, I think somebody brought to my attention earlier why there is some apprehension to the PvP. They said in the chat, in the guild chat, they were like, I'm not level 42. I'm not level 42, so I'm afraid I would be disadvantaged to the big guys. PvP, like, see, PvP. Well, okay, I actually, well, regardless of who said it, when they said it, yeah, I think they were like level 20 something, and they thought that, they had to be level 42. But yeah, PvP is completely scaled, and better yet, all classes unlock and all cross skills unlock too. Yeah. Yeah, I like trying out some of the different cross skills I haven't unlocked yet. Have to admit though, Warrior was one of the first ones I raised to rank 10, and Seismic Slam seems to be a top contender for any cross skill to use. If you ever take the time to look across, like what all the cross skills actually say for stats and attack power and whatnot. Let's see. Yeah, so you may have noticed that the Guardian one is the only one that cools down in like 20 seconds as opposed to 25. And the Ranger, well, the Ranger cools down in 15, but it's nothing like the others, because the others are like 125% attack damage, 135, and 150. Yeah, your attack power is 80%, and but it does cool down every 15 seconds, which makes it almost like a normal, usable skill. However, when you're dealing with the 20%, 25% cooldown, or 20-second, 25-second cooldown ones, Seismic Slam does 150% damage, and it's not the only one, but it is the only one that also does area of effect damage. Pretty good sized area too. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's intentional. Um, no, I, I'm experiencing the same problem. I believe, I don't believe, I think it may be unintentional. Whereas, on the other hand, the Samurai Cross skill is pretty powerful. It guarantees crits. For, so that might be kind of the balance mechanism to it. Otherwise, I'm experiencing the same thing, and yeah, I don't know. It may not be intentional. Oh yeah, holy holy. Um, no, no, Freylock, the rest of us are kind of, yeah, it'll be, see, I'm trying to get these activities kind of started out on an easier, everybody's welcome, not level locked kind of thing. But later on I do intend to have, like, more serious dungeons for the leveled up people, like, especially her and I need Celadon as well. We're getting our way through Atlantis. I don't know, there's a few higher level things that I just kind of take some time building up to. Especially when Ash, like, he's actually been one of the more active ones on the Discord and in the clan, so I'm trying. Yeah, so I've been trying to kind of cater to him, you know, which helps me cater to multiple, you know, like many of the people that may want to participate. Okay, time to get out the big guns. Well, well, I mean, yeah, you like some of the stories, especially if you backtrack to complete a story that you didn't, you know, you can sit there hitting things that give you just 111 for a long time. Believe it or not, like, doing the Shadow Slayer daily quests, you know, the dungeons there, they've given me one experience, one class experience, and one gold for so long, but I've probably pulled over 20 to 30,000 things out of it. Believe it or not, I've ranked whole classes on 111, 111, 111. Ridiculous. I think Ash might play a little like me, where I'll go around and distract myself with almost anything other than progressing in the main story, and if I feel like I've mopped up pretty much everything else, okay, I'll move forward, and then I'll mop up everything that has unlocked as I move forward. That makes it very tiring, but it's pretty wholesome, you know. You feel so complete when an entire area is literally just clean. No exclamation point quest thing anywhere to be seen, you know. Alright, there we go. Finally finished my loot run, I think. Oh, man, every time you get a horde during a loot run, it usually only takes like 5 minutes, but it feels like it makes a loot run last so much longer. When it's usually just supposed to be some pretty quick, you know, in and out, 15 minutes. Sheesh. Anyway. Got a little banged up in that one. Trying to think. Oh yeah. I'm not sure what Ash might actually be, you know, distracting himself with. uh, it does seem a little mm, underwhelming. You know, the levels that he has gotten. Even if he's somewhere just 111 all the time, there's still even those little tiny quests that you may kill a bunch of 111 things, but you're gonna get like 600 experience at the end or something. So who knows? Who knows? It does make one wonder. uh, that was actually a pretty bad loot run. I'm sitting here with all sorts of with a shitload of loot boost, and I didn't even fill my inventory off of a hospital run. Yikes. Doing well. Yeah. Please, man. Now, can you hear me through the stream? Okay. There's somebody watching on the YouTube. I've been testing my audio on the YouTube, seeing if I've gotten the balance. Oh, they messaged that like 17 minutes ago. They're probably not even watching anymore. Lol. I've been busy. Oh, I haven't been sharing my screen. Okay. Maybe I have. Oh yeah, he got to see the cryo thrower. Okay, yeah, yeah. I was streaming. All right. No, I was too engrossed in the horde and all that. Okie dokie. Yeah, that's funny. Speaking of Ash, I got a message from him like 6 minutes ago. I wonder if I should put a little ping out there for AQ3D players. Oh yeah, by the way, Purity. The lagging. Um, yeah, they found out what was causing the problem. It was a certain dungeon on the Red Dragon server, most of all, which they found out that same dungeon on the Blue Dragon server was an issue as well, but not as bad. Anyway, what Artix reported was that it should be like 4 times faster now. Like all of a sudden, it's all fixed. They found the exact problem and were able to do a really good job with it. However, what just today, Red Dragon server went down again. Except what I'm gathering, what I'm gathering from the general chat is that it got DDoSed though. So, I guess we'll find out. Do I smirk? I'll give him the eyebrows. Let's see, but with the RSVP and enough other people, double double rewards. Shugug. Okay. I actually think. Oh right, I'm gonna go into my storage here. I gotta wrap up this loot run and then I'm all yours, Purity. I'm gonna hop off of this one and pay better attention to our AQ brethren. I don't mean to I don't mean to split my attention, but to be fair, Dead Frontier was the one that had all of my attention um, for a couple years there. Pretty much, I must have kind of gone on hiatus from AQ like just before guilds got implemented. Man, I'd swear the timing. I don't think this mic is as good as my phone. I got a little congratulations apparently. Well, I hope my earbuds didn't crap out. I ever feel? Oh, no, no, no worries. Um, oh, what was it? Oh, it did that weird silent, like not where there's kind of like the staticky, just white noise, but barely at that. It did that weird silence all of a sudden where it was just like pure quiet, you know. So it's like, uh oh, did my shit break? Uh, no, I'm glad you were. I'm glad it didn't, but it prompted me to think maybe it had. Let me finish reading here. Okay. Um. Yeah. Oh yeah. With most of the server issues fixed, or I guess mainly I wonder if your interest in AQ might be picking back up with the idea that it's playable. I don't know what what your normal times might be, especially when you get back to kind of